What's up guys, Rand Razor here with another tech video for you guys today. And today we'll be checking out the SwitchEasy glass case for the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. So of course, without further ado, let's slice this open, slap it on the iPhone, and give you guys my quick in-depth review. So it's been a while since I reviewed a SwitchEasy case, and I think the last one I did was back for the iPhone 5S. But today I want to share with you guys a very unique case that's a little bit different than the cases I reviewed so far. So anyways, let's check out this case, see what it has to offer. First off, comes in very high quality SwitchEasy cardboard packaging here, pops easily open like so. And the first thing that we get is the case itself here. And continuing on, we have some cleaning wipes. We also have 4 sets of gaskets around the camera lens, a microfiber cloth, squeegee card, and a screen protector, some information about the glass, and the instructions on the back of the packaging. I've reviewed many different hybrid style cases in the past, and this one certainly has to be a first, a case that is made of aircraft grade aluminum, or some people would say aluminium, and glass. So to install the case, the first thing you want to do is place the rubber gasket around the camera lens here. It's a bit of a tedious process and they can easily break, hence why SwitchEasy includes 4 of them. And the purpose of this gasket is just to keep dust and debris out of underneath the glass portion of the case here. Next, to install this case onto the phone, you want to separate the case using the switch on the top here. Then place your phone on the glass back. Reapply the aluminum frame starting from the bottom to the top. Then lock the case back up, and you're all set to go. So the first thing I have to say is that I'm really happy this case is actually compatible with my edge-to-edge glass screen protector. But anyways, taking a quick overview of this case and what it has to offer, starting off with the top here, the aluminum bezel does stretch all the way around the border of the iPhone. However, it sits flush against the original glass display, so for those of you who rock a glass screen protector, it's going to stick out more than the actual frame. Moving on to the side of the case here, we do have covers for the volume rockers as well as the power button. And the great thing about these covers is that they're also made of aluminum and they're separate from the case, so you get a nice tactile feedback and they feel like actual buttons. We also have a cutout for the vibrate and ringer switch, in addition to the lock button that you guys saw earlier to uninstall and install the case. And lastly, on the bottom here, we have a cutout for your lightning port and perforated cutouts to match the perforations on the speaker grills. Moving on to the back of the case here, which is the most highlighted feature of this case, is the tempered glass back. And for those of you wondering, I do have a skin on the back here, and it doesn't seem to be affected by the case at all. You have a precise cutout for your camera, flash, and secondary microphone, the glass logo on the bottom here with the SwitchEasy logo, and unlike clear plastic, glass is much more scratch resistant and more transparent, so you can see the colors of your iPhone pop out a little bit more. Overall guys, my first impressions on the SwitchEasy glass case for the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus is pretty positive. Considering this is one of the first glass and aluminum cases that SwitchEasy has ever come out with, I think they did a pretty darn good job considering it's a first generation case. The glass back shows off the back of the iPhone really nicely with my matte black iPhone here. And even though the frame of the case is made of aluminum, it doesn't affect the signal quality of the cellular signal. And part of that is probably due to the cutouts for each of the antenna bands on the side of the case here, so the metal doesn't reflect that cellular signal. The craftsmanship of this case is top notch, and I really like how the buttons here feel like the actual buttons on the iPhone, considering they're aluminum and buttons built into the case. In terms of any cons or things I don't like about this case, one con is pretty obvious. Although this case will certainly protect your phone from a traditional drop from like waist height or something, I'm not exactly sure if the case would survive an actual drop. Although glass is a durable material for scratch resistance, it's not the best material for drop resistance, as a good hit on the back here could potentially shatter the back. That being said, if you're careful with your phone and your cases, it should be a case that should last the lifetime of your iPhone. And the only other thing I want to mention is this doesn't bother me as much, but to some of you guys, I kind of wonder why SwitchEasy branded the top and bottom of the case here with some of its features, which I think is a little bit unnecessary and takes away from the actual look of the back of the case. In conclusion guys, for those of you looking for a case to show off the back of your iPhone and you want something a little bit more unique than what's out there on the market right now, you definitely can't go wrong with the SwitchEasy glass case. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions or comments about this case, ask away in the comment section there down below. Hit that like button, as always helps me out, and I'll see you all in the next video.